Hello everyone, it's UGisHere along with the rest of the EMG clan. I've got DLS, Lord Samidel and Red alongside me. Hi guys.
I
Hey, so we're coming with you, as you may have known from our previous videos, we've actually a big reboot, or Robot Reboot and Robot Evolve fans, and the Robots Evolve guys have released a new feature called the Weekly 100. Over here. Um, Basically what this is a new oh, let's actually reset this. Don't want to. We need to go through them. What this is, as opposed to the daily challenge, where you're trying to get. Well, it is similar to the daily challenge, where you're trying to get as low a score as possible. Whereas in the weekly 100, it's actually you're aiming for exactly 100, and so you have five puzzles, unlike the daily challenge, which is four. So on average, you've got to try and get 20 on each of the five puzzles. So I'll admit I've got 100 so far on the weekly challenge with a lot of help from DLS and Red. So we're going to take you through how you get the magic 100, bring up that century right now. So on puzzle one, the key here is basically the green row. You want to try and basically stack your robots on the green row, well against the green, before you get your robot in the target. Obviously, this is a wild card target, so that means any robot can hit this as long as any robot hits it. So first move is blue down, and then as you can see, with the blue down, you want to bounce off the blue to get it onto the green row. So I I'll send the green down now, but you can do that late if you want. Now you can either do the red or yellow first. I'm going to do the red on this occasion. Red goes right, down, left. Yellow goes left, down, right, down, left. The green comes back up now, and then you stack against the green. Now this is where the magic happens. This is where you sort out the evolved pros from the evolved noobs. What you do here is actually the yellow goes up left, green follows, and the yellow comes back down and right down. It's sort of a semi-Ryan trick, not quite a Ryan trick, but kind of a Ryan's trick. What do you think? That's kind of a Ryan's trick, right?
Yeah, yeah, there it is. What we call the Ryan's trick, anyway.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's puzzle one done. Let me actually just reset all of these so I can go to the next puzzle easier. All right, puzzle two. So we actually found we found two different solutions for puzzle two, and an honorary 21, which I will well, which will go through after whilst we've showed you the 220s. Right. So we'll do red's 20 first. So because I think this red's 20 is the better 20 of the two. So red, do you wanna like solve it, or shall I go for it?
Now, happy for you to go through it.
Sweet.
I would say that you did actually solve this yourself. We didn't confer.
Yeah, we didn't confer, but we were like talking to each other while we were doing it, and like bouncing some ideas off each other. So yeah. But okay, so red's 20 is start off with another Ryan's trick. You go left up, green goes up left, and red goes down right up. And now the green's actually going to end up now where the red just was. So it goes down, right, up, left, up, right, and then the red comes down, forming a nice little barrier here. I think this is a shelf trick that what we like to call a shelf trick. We're not even sure what a shelf trick is, but it's sort of similar to. I'm calling this a shelf trick now. I'm defining this is the shelf trick as using a shelf to form a barrier. So now the blue comes right, up, left, down, left, and up. And that is puzzle two done. However, there's another possible 20, which is my solution, which is, now I have to remember what my solution was. What was I doing? So I remember I went blue up. Yes. So blue goes up, green goes up left, Red goes left, up, right, up, and then I think it. Now this is where I forget if it's red or blue. I think I go red and left here. Actually, no, I'm pretty sure. Well, we'll find out as we do this. Uh, blue or red go one left. Um, red goes, oop, not down. Red goes right, up, left, down, left. Green goes up, right, down, and red goes right, up. There you go. That is the 20. So now for the special 21 that we're gonna acknowledge, because when I first saw this, I thought the yellow was completely and utterly useless, and there's no possible way to use this. But the Dark Lord himself did find a 21 using a yellow, and that to me is fantastic. I mean, slash mad and just absolutely amazing that you managed to do that, right? DLS. So I think it's only fitting if you go through this DLS.
Sure. Yeah, the only thing is I found this 21 that's brilliant, but I didn't even find a 20. So I still don't have a good score. But yeah, well, the reason is I'm kind of thinking, if you look at the grid as like columns and rows, if you look at columns 4 and 5, I'm kind of thinking if I can stack two at the top, then I can hit a third one from underneath and go in. And I just noticed, for example, if you do red, down, right, up, left, then that forms quite a nice barrier by bringing it down. For exactly, move the yellow to the right, and now you can bring the red down, and then the yellow could go left to hit it, and you've got one on column 4. The thing is, before you do that, though, UG, if you just go back 3 moves, yeah, so you can move the yellow across now, actually. But what you want to do first is you want to get another one on that column. So you want to hit the red. So what I did there was I did green, down, left, down, and then blue, right, up, left. Couldn't see anything more efficient to get one to exactly. Now you can stack 2 on that column and now move them both up. So the blue up, yellow up. And now the green, unfortunately, I couldn't find a nice way to stack a third on that column exactly other than this. Up, left, down, left, up, right. So it's a 21 using the yellow, but couldn't find a 20 out of that. If anyone finds a way to optimize that and use the yellow in a 20, that would be awesome.
If you manage to use a yellow in a 20, you absolutely deserve the legend of being the reboot champion or evolved champion, just robots champion in general. If you manage to find a 20 using the yellow, just how? You're way too smart for your own good. Right, puzzle 3. So
That's a challenge for Lark.
there's a challenge. If Lark can, I think if anyone's going to be able to put it, Lark can. I mean, Lark got 102 by himself. Although I don't see him anymore. He's on 116. I think he's been.
Oh,
Oh, it looks like he's messing around.
he's
He.
messing around.
Go ahead, DLS. Sorry.
Oh no, sorry. I was just saying, yeah, he's messing around. It's doing that thing where it seems to update if you change a solution, it will change it.
Yeah. Right. So, puzzle 3. Yeah. Oh, okay. So this one. So this one for me, I thought was relatively straightforward. So I'll go through what my initial thinking was. I was initially thinking solving the green first by doing something like this, and then figuring out, okay, how can red goes here. Actually, I think what I was doing was I forget what I was doing now. But anyway, what the and then the goal is that you don't want to solve the green first. Solving the green first is silly. It's not silly. It's just inefficient. And robots is all about efficiency. What you want to do is actually use the green to form your first blocker. Then you use the blue to stack on there, and then the yellow comes in nicely and hits the target. Then the red is free to become the blocker there, and then the green can come follow red into the target. Nice simple 19 there. Okay, so this puzzle 4 I think is the crazy one. Puzzle 5, we'll just have a quick look at puzzle 5. Puzzle 5 looks ridiculously hard. Actually it isn't. Puzzle 5 is actually in what I term a very dumb solution. But puzzle 4 is, I think, the crazy solution. Ignore this personal best here. This was my first 6 moves was basically me messing around and stumbling into it. But a more logical way of looking at it is going yellow up right, red right up, and then blue right. So what this does is actually, okay, we're setting up for a block on the shelf on the what, I don't even know what row this is. I can't do quick math, but you can see, okay, the yellow and red are on the same row, so we're going to find something to block these two so that they can go to the off to the left, and because the yellow target is just one in the second column. So if yellow follows red off to the left now, it should end up in the target. And we want to send the blue across is because, okay, with the blue in this column here, if we can get the green into the top row, the blue acts as a natural blocker for the green to come right and back down. So this is where the crazy green 6 moves happens. We go up into the yellow target, right down, right up, left, and there's the block for the red and yellow to bounce off against. So now the red and yellow follow, bounce off the green. Red hits the first column, and yellow goes into the target. Green goes up left. Here's another Ryan's trick. So I should explain. Ryan's trick is basically when you send the robot past the target, and then bring it back into the target. So let me just undo that. So hit this basically. This green left, blue up, and green right is basically the Ryan's trick. And green comes down, and that's your 21 of puzzle 4. Alright, and then the last one, which looks like a monster, but really is just a lot of stacking. It's just recursive stacking. I had a massive... I did something really stupid on my first try of this. I basically did that, and then yellow up, green left, down, and left. Blue. Actually, no, I didn't do it. Actually, I think just looking at what I was doing, I was even more dumb than I realized. I actually, I don't think that's what I did. That cannot be what I did. I'm pretty sure. Well, the first thing you obviously is the yellow up. The green can follow. The blue can follow, and then that's the stack. Now, okay, so this is where I was being an idiot. I did yellow down, right, up, red here to nope, not that, sorry. Red right up, right. Then as the red basically becomes the block for the row you want to stack against, and then I was recursively doing nonsense. As you can see. So that looks terrible. That 32 is absolutely yucky. But the actual principle is correct. But instead of doing the red as the block, what you want to be doing is use the green as the block. So the blue comes there. Then the yellow comes here. The blue comes there, and then the green itself is the final one, and that is 21. And oh, I need to reset my number 2 to not use the yellow, and there you go. That's 100 in the weekly 100. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you subscribe and subscribe to the channel for more awesome robots videos in the future. Follow me on Twitch at UGisHere for the mid-pack podcast and maybe some games. Follow Lord Samidel for his... What are you doing? What are you playing right now, actually, Samidel?
Not really playing anything on Twitch at the moment. Maybe just the Pokemon League.
Yeah. You and AJ1 doing your Pokemon League right now.
Exactly.
Yep. So yeah, follow DLS and AJ1 on the Twitch for weekly Pokemon games. And yeah, thank you very much for watching. UG and the rest of the EMG clan are no longer here.